Hello everybody, welcome back. And we are back in Minshuku, as you can see. And you can also see that I've been doing stuff. I was recording and then my recording software went wonky. I had to restart the whole PC, and then when I went into the file, it was corrupt. So this video will probably be a little bit late. Yeah. So I'm trying to get this job finished and sell the house because I've only sold one house since we got the new buyers out. I'm really interested to see how rude they can be. All right, so to start it off, this is the garage here. So I thought this little room here, which was a sort of a bedroom, would actually make a nice study or home office. So I put stairs in, and I was talking all the while I was decorating about the gloves because, you know, it's getting cold here. We've got a cold front coming very soon. You know, in South Africa, 0 degrees Celsius is really cold. So you can think of me freezing my behind off. Put a whole bunch of stuff here. I don't actually even know if, it doesn't close because that file is there. Can you close now? You'll get stuck on the paper, of course you will. Can I get the last sheet of paper out? No, it's fine. But I put a cute little desk in here. Everything was made all pretty. We got some stuff and things. Laptop instead of a full PC. But if you look in here, we've got an old screen up here and a keyboard. Printer. The drawing tablet. So this is sort of the storage section for the home office. And then through this door is the bathroom, which we also did in the last video that you can't see because it's broken. So I thought that was quite cute. I like these tiles in small doses. So all the other tiles are pretty much these ones, which is pretty much the same ones. They just have the colors taken away. Does that make sense? And I used the very dark cyan as a highlight in this room. I think it's really cute. And then coming through here, it's an easy entrance from the garage. You walk straight through into the dining room. There's your kitchen. You can grab a cup of tea or coffee. And here is the living room. Now, I have painted the living room walls, and we desperately need that light to go away. So that, okay, maybe we desperately need a new light. Where's my flashlight? Yes, it will sit there. Now, somewhere is a light switch. Where's the light switch? Let's see how bright it is. Oh, that's perfect. I'm thinking of taking this whole unit out and putting a TV in here. Am I crazy? Maybe. We try it and see what happens. Yes. Whoopsie. Okay. What are you? What are you? Do we need to? Yes, we do. There we go. Because then it will just make it a little bit more interesting. And once again, I am going to use a wallpaper behind here because I'm enjoying messing with the wallpapers. I think that's pretty. Let's go play with it. Because if you look at the chairs in here, they're pink. So we're going from the pink to the red now. And that looks so nice with the wood in here. Oh, yes, I like that. I'm going to take this as a good one. I'm not going to do that side, just there and on this side here. It's not bad, actually. Then we can still introduce that pale pink. I think that's really pretty. But now, these things don't sell it. Please don't sell it. Need to come down a notch. Let's try that and see. And then this front as well. That is pretty. All right. All right. Can I change you? I think we'll stay. All right. And then we need the floral arrangement and the television. Let's put the TV up first. All right. And then let's take these little cupboards because they will sit here. So we've got, that works. I can live with that. Let's put some flowers in here. Those with cherry blossoms, maybe if we change those to white. Doesn't really show up against the wall though. Yes, I will put it in a little vase. There we go. Let's sell the wallpaper because we don't need any more of it. Now there isn't a lot of space in here, and if you're wanting to watch the TV, you're going to have a couch across there. So let's find us something interesting. Let's see what that. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Actually, I like that. That gives us a nice big space that we can put a table in the middle. Let's find the chairs. We can probably get 2 chairs in here. We won't sell it, please don't. That's cool. One of those fancy carpets. I like these new carpets. You can play with the colors in them. It's too. I wish we could make these bigger because one is too big, the other one's too small. Dang it. Here, it sort of like comes out here and sticks off the end. It's fine. I'll just put it in the room as best I can. Like that. It's scary. It's just scary. I think that'll work. Very busy. Right, we're going to need a side table, something simple. This actually goes with the furniture, so let's use it. And then we can put a light on it. Let's take it down a notch. I think a coffee table. You think? I think that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind an ottoman or something on the other side there. See that? That's huge. When we do it that color, it blends a little bit better. Should we put a flower in this? I wouldn't mind a flower in that pot. There. Got hydrangeas in that one. We might as well chuck a hydrangea in there. And then we can maybe put something on the wall here. How big is that? That's not too bad, actually. Look at those pretty cherry blossoms. Don't think 100 is going to work, though. So let's take it down to 80. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Then we just need to put something on the table here. Maybe a tray, maybe just a candle and a book. Making things bloom. There we go. It's quite nice. I like it. It's a little bit much for me, but again, so is a lot of the stuff. I'm thinking just a little mat on the floor. But as we all know, little mats are complicated. That's even tinier. Yeah, that'll do. I'll live with that. What color is that? That is rich red too. Ew, that's literally orange. No, it needs darker. That's better. Should we play with pattern? No. That could be fun. You know what? Let's do this. It just gives some softness to the floor. All right, that's a wall. And that's a door there. So maybe we just put a sofa in here and call it a sunroom. But a chunky one. Is that gonna fit? that will fit. We've only got 2 bedrooms in this house, but it would be cool to sort of have a place for like the adults to chill and the kids to chill. Play some games here. Should we bring the same color onto this? Yes. Why not? Why ever not? Now we can get ourselves a table and we can put some game controllers and stuff down. That'll work. We can tuck a couple of them in here. And how about, is there enough space in here to get a board game? Well, we can do the Scrabble. The other one won't, but that's fine. We can do that and maybe again get... Oh, once again, I am not in sandbox. Is this going to be too big? No, we'll throw it behind here. How about 2 here? And they can always bring them forward if they need them. Yeah, and then it's just a matter of doing... Do we need to do anything in the passages? I don't think so. Study, bathroom, all done. Living room, and down this passage. Again, we've got so many doors down here. I think we're done. Sort of. Ooh, maybe not. We got a lot of stuff here. Hold on. A lot of stuff. Alright, 1 door into the kids' bedroom. Cute. Very cute. Nice light bathroom. This is just a wardrobe here. Oh heck, we haven't done this room. Okay. Alright, let's do this room. Let's sell. Is this the adult's bedroom? Oopsie. Okay, sell everything. Sell everything. I don't know if I can even get a... Can I get a double bed in here? Let's try. We don't need anything. Wow. Okay, so in a lot of the images that I've seen, it's been a very simple, calm room. So I think I would like this wood. Okay, that's a little calmer. Do we want to do these? I think so. Okay, that is pretty much everything. Except for that spot there. Now it's just a matter of doing the walls. So I think I'm going to do wood here. And then we're just going to put a color on the bottom of the walls. There we go. You know, the scary thing about it is I am seriously thinking of doing dark red. That one. That one. I know. Call me crazy. Let's try it and see what it looks like. Oh yes, it's pretty with the lights shining off. Look at that. Call me crazy. Done it before. Okay. That's fine. I can live with that. All right. Have I missed anything? Probably. Yes. Look at that spot right there. There we go. Let's throw these outside in case I find something else. You know what I want to throw there? I want to throw a mirror there. That's probably too big, but let's try it and see what happens. Dang it. There we go. That'll work. Yep. It's not like we can see reflections, but hey, it makes me happy. And then we can put the bed down. Let's see what the the light beach looks like. Not bad. But maybe the European walnut. You can go down a few notches. There we go. I know, it's like, and then I'm happy. How cool is that? Now we do have teeny tiny little cupboards. That one will fit. Can do with that. And then we just need some lights because we've got a huge wardrobe behind us. A lot of cupboard space in this place. I like, here's that lantern. It's spiky. I mean, how pretty is that? There you are. Oh no, you need to go. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, I'll take that. Got lots of cupboards. We got lots of stuff. I think we just need a plant in front of this mirror. You know what? Don't know if these will fit in there, but they're so pretty. Yes. That's me again. Now these tatami mats, I know I'm supposed to put them, cover the whole floor in them. But you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Then we're going to sell the house. Okay, one last thing. One more. Okay. Good thing I checked. Because, you know, that would have been a whole room that I'd forgotten to do. Okay, so these are all done. That's all done. That's a cupboard. That's a bathroom. Yep. Living room. Dining room. Study. Another bathroom. Kitchen. You know what? Okay, so I bought it for 330. I sold 50,000 worth of stuff. I spent 130. Sure. Let's put it on auction. So many trees. A bed. Yay? Not a thanks, Tom. Well, you don't have to. Okay, so they are giving me a star. One full star, we could use it for a project. Plenty of space to work with. good weather. I could even keep my machines out in this huge garden. Kitchen is a good size. Oh boy, good luck backing your car up into the garage on that slope. So they wanted to buy a car, but they're going to Japan. Sure, I'll take you guys. Sarah and James, welcome to Japan. Oh, I gotta hold it. Yay! Well, it does look a little better, doesn't it? Yeah, those windows. Yeah. It's a cute little bedroom. Continue. Yay. Alright, so expenses, income, we made a profit of 262,715. 0 reputation bonus. Continue. Okay, guys, this is going to be late going up, and I do apologize, but it is what it is. My bad, my fault. But I did want to put a video up anyhow. Didn't want to disappoint you guys, and we sold the house. So yay. I hope you have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.